spy was sentenced today in Cincinnati to 20 years in prison for conspiring to steal GE Aviation trade secrets for China.
He was the first Chinese spy extradited to the U.S. to stand trial for crimes against our country. Chief I-Team reporter Craig Cheatham broke this story more than 4 years ago, and he was in the courtroom for today's sentencing.
You're listening to an FBI recording of a former GE engineer talking with Chinese spy Yanjun Xu. GE fired the engineer, who became a cooperating federal witness, and convinced Xu to meet him in Belgium in April 2018. When Xu arrived for the meeting, police arrested him and took him to a Belgium jail.
Mr. Xu was expecting to take home a treasure trove of information. He was expecting to be aggressive in his activities to get that information. He brought photographs of the individual who he was going to extort.
Much of the evidence against Xu came from a phone seized during his arrest. That evidence, which was backed up on an iCloud account for the phone, included his work history and resume, calendar entries and text messages dating back to 2013, emails, photos, and even recorded conversations with confidants. It was a gold mine for American intelligence agencies that used the information to learn more about Chinese espionage, how spies communicated, and the identities of some Chinese intelligence officials. At Xu's trial last year, prosecutors emphasized that evidence included Xu's messages confirming he was a regional deputy director of China's Ministry of State Security and that his focus was getting information about the aerospace industry in foreign countries.
Anytime we are able to acquire evidence of these type of activities, it's going to assist us in understanding how they conduct their operations.
6 months after his arrest in Belgium, Xu became the first Chinese intelligence agent extradited to the U.S. to stand trial. He was convicted last year following a 3-week-long jury trial in Cincinnati. At his sentencing hearing on Wednesday, Xu told U.S. District Judge Timothy Black that he was an ordinary Chinese citizen and that his prosecution was political. Xu insisted he was innocent and would appeal. Black sentenced him to 20 years in federal prison.
It sends a clear signal to other threat actors that are out there in the world that are seeking to do us damage, and that we're not going to tolerate it, and that we're serious about keeping counterespionage and counterintelligence a high priority threat for us.
The evidence collected by the Cincinnati FBI is cited in other U.S. espionage cases. In Illinois and Arizona, Xu allegedly tried to recruit men who were later convicted of federal crimes related to information they shared with him. You can see our coverage of this historic case and read I-Team reporter Paula Christian's trial coverage right now on WCPO.com. Tanya?